the exam on Thursday, because some second batch students are requesting that I move it to give them more time. Okay, so our exam will not be tomorrow, but it will be on Thursday. Okay, August 26 and 27, no? Thursday and Friday. Okay, any questions so far? So today is our last meeting for before the exam. It will cover everything. Okay, all the topics that you have taken. All questions will be multiple choice, but there will be some programming, no? And just like the practice test which I've given, there will be more. Okay, any questions so far? So today we will not introduce a new lesson because you will be preparing for the exam. I will just take up the practice test. Okay, any questions? Have you tried it? So I would like to suggest, no, that those who haven't tried doing an exam on Moodle yet must try the exam. Okay, you are given 3 tries. No, let me just correct it na lang. I'll give you more tries, no, to do the practice test. For the actual test, you'll just be given 2 tries. No, you email me if you miss a connection. If you got connection problems, so I'll give you an additional try. Okay. Attempts allowed. Okay. Let me make this unlimited. So you can try this as many times as you like. Okay. Sige, I'll think about giving you 3 tries, no, on the exam, because many of you will have problems. I have just renewed my my subscription to Zoom, so that's why you have a waiting room. I have reconfigured it already, but it doesn't seem to work, no. So the newcomers can late chat me, no, those who are late. Alubag, Hazelan, Christian Dishar, I think you're here. Marvin Eloha, Estores, Don Rafael, yes, you're there. And Christian Dishar. Dishar is here. Okay. Edmond Gotera. Luke Narca. You can just chat if you don't like to respond. Narca is here. Terence Navarez. Harley Nicole Q. Alan James Suarez, I think. Suarez, are you there? No. Okay. So anyway, let's go through the exam, okay? The practice test. And then that will be all for today. Okay. So you can retake this as many times as you like. No, you have until Thursday to do the test. I think I'll have to change my role, okay? Okay. Okay. This is question number 1. I think this is I don't know, shuffled in your case. So this is, we know this is an AIS program. Given the following program on the IAS computer, what best describes the function at command address 0? The command address is jump 440 to 19. What best describes? Jump to address 5R, which is this, which is a store. I think I already have my, no, I have to clear my choices first. No? Clear ko na lahat because I had this in a previous, ano. Should have cleared it before, no? I had answered this in the previous class. Is there a way to clear everything? This 9 is the last one. Let's go back to question number 1. Okay. So 0 to 19 is a jump to the left. Okay, which is jump to the left of 4. Okay. So the answer is letter B. Okay. Any questions? No. It's very clear. It's not jump to the R. The first concept, remember a concept. Now, there's a difference when you say a concept and a network. Okay. The first concept of a globally interconnected set of computers which initiated the internet was called what? Anyone? What do you call the concept to interconnect computers globally? The galactic network concept. No, it's not the ARPANET concept. The ARPANET is not a concept. No? But if you're asked what was the first first network of globally interconnected computers, it's ARPANET. No, it's the first network. But the first concept was called the galactic network by Leiderlich, J.L. Leiderlich. No, okay. It's in our no. You watch it. Okay, you read the source. No. Who formulated the stored program concept? William Bill Gates is Microsoft and Paul Allen. Howard Aiken did Mark I. Letter A, no, John von Neumann from Princeton College. Okay, the same college where Alan Turing did his PhD in computer and rather mathematics. Okay. In the design of ENIAC, there was a change, no, of concept from separate input and output registers because previously in the analytical engine they're called ingress and egress. This time they are merged into one. Which of the following concepts is used to name the new component? Anyone? What do you call the new register that is used both as ingress and egress? Okay. Is it the counter register? It's also called the program counter. It's not the punch card reader. The punch card reader stores the data and the program. It's not the arithmetic logic unit. It's the accumulator. No, nowadays even all computers have accumulators. Okay, so that first appeared in ENIAC when they merged the concept of ingress and egress into one. It's now called the accumulator. Okay, the accumulator register. We know that if it's an accumulator, it's used both for input and output. Okay. Which invention of Charles Babbage was considered the first concept of a computer? You know this, right? Okay. Is it the arithmeter? Who invented the arithmeter? Basta ang step reckoner is John Leibniz, no? William van Leibniz. The arithmeter is invented by, it's in our, no? Okay, I myself forget, no? but it's in the step reckoner is Wilhelm von Leibniz, Germany. It's before, okay. Nandito, no? Thomas de Colmar, okay, from France, no? Gottfried Wilhelm, no? Wilhelm von Leibniz. Wilhelm von Leibniz invented the step reckoner, okay? These are mechanical calculators. No? So the first invention was called the analytical engine. No? The first invention was the difference engine, but it's not considered a computer, okay? Which of the following is considered to be the first microcomputer? It's in also our source. Now, there was a competition during the 1970s to produce the first microcomputer. No? So medyo there's a tight race. No? The difference is just in terms of a few months. Okay. Micral N is the first microcomputer invented in 1973 in France. Okay. It's in our it's also in our source. In 1973, it was released, and in 1974, Altair 8800 and Zilog Z80 were introduced. No, okay. Altair 8800, remember, is the computer with the first mouse. Okay, do you follow? Apple I came in 1976. No, just a very short period. No, 1973 yung Micral N, 1974 yung Altair tsaka yung Zilog. It's in our it's in the history of microcomputers right here, no? These are the fourth generation of computers, no? So 1973, Micral N was produced in France, no? Now this was the computer that was seen by Steve Wozniak, no? The designer of Apple. Such that in 1974 they decided to release, 1976, no? Dito nag-release, no? Okay, 1976 nag-release yung Apple. I should include it here. And in 1974, Altair 8800 was produced, no? To get, and also Zilog Z80. 1974, no? It was produced in 1974, but launched in 1976. But if you Google it, it was produced in 1974. Okay. What's the special feature of the Zilog Z80? It was the first computer with an operating system. Okay. The operating system is called CPM. Okay. So halos pareha lang siya ng sa IBM PC. It was launched in 1976 but produced in 1974. Okay. And let's look at the Altair. It's produced in 1974, no? There's no picture with Altair with the mouse. First microcomputer, no? It's the first microcomputer with a mouse, no? But the first computer with a mouse is not Altair. No? Yeah. It's a Xerox Alto, no? It's a Xerox Alto. First computer with a mouse is a Xerox Alto. Okay, I'm sorry, no? Okay, any questions? Let's go back. It's Micral N. Kunti lang yung nila, no, sa Altair. It's not Apple because Apple is in 1976. Given the following source code from the analytical engine, what would be the value of address 001 after line 8? Anyone? Line 8? So 00 is 12, 001 is 32. We deduct 00 and 001, so 212 minus 32 is 180. And then we times So after line 8, so it's 180. Do you follow? Okay, because we subtract 212 by 32, so it's 180. That's letter D. Okay, you trace this, it's letter D. Which of the following is the first among the products of Microsoft? Remember, during 1970s, the Altair 8800, by the way, already had a Microsoft Basic. Okay, but MS-DOS, the first operating system of Microsoft, came in 1981 for the IBM PC. Okay, so the first product that Microsoft did is what? Is it Microsoft Office? No, it's MS-DOS. No, it's basic programming language. Okay, Microsoft Windows came in 1991, version 1.0. Okay, do you follow? In 1993, version 3.0, and then we have Windows 95 after that. Okay? MS Office was introduced later, no? What was the first spreadsheet? By the way, it's VisiCalc, no? It's running on a PC, no? On an Apple computer. Did it run in the IBM PC? I think so, no? So 1979, it was their initial release, but I think this was already there in the Apple computer, no? in the Apple II in 1976. You follow? Initial release commercially, okay, by Apple, VisiCorp, by VisiCorp, no? Okay. What was the first word processor? Anyone? This might be included. I'm doing this because this might be included. Word processor in the PC, in a personal computer. 1979 din ito, no? Okay. It's called WordStar. 1978 pala, no? It's earlier than 1979 yung VisiCalc, 1978 ito. Okay. It ran on the CPM80, on the Zilog Z80. Zilog Z80 is the first Intel-based microprocessor, no? Intel 8080. Okay. It also runs on DOS and Windows. No? What's the first graphical word processor? It's called WordPerfect. It runs on DOS, no, but it's graphical, no? WordPerfect, also 1979. 1979 yung VisiCalc, no? 1978 yung The original author is Brigham Young University. Okay? In Utah. This is where Mitt Romney came from. WordPerfect. Wow, we didn't know that. It came from Brigham Young. Okay? Yan. It's the first graphical word processor, which looks like, which resembles our modern MS Word. Do you follow? No? Kung tingnan mo, it's like MS Word. It's still commercially available, no? By the way. No? So the first product sold by Microsoft is called the Basic Programming Language. Basic stands for Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. Now we have Visual Basic, okay? It's the same basic. No? Any questions? Any questions, everyone? Okay, this is recorded anyway, no? I am not launching the previous recording yet because I'd like everyone to catch them together. Okay. Given the following analytical program code, what stores the value of address 001? What value is stored in address 001 after line 12? Okay. So we know already that after line 8, it's 180. And then we multiply it. Okay. We store it in 001. And then we multiply it with something in L001. So we store it in 001. Okay, so and then 180 and 002 is 5, no? Ito, N002, 5. It's in line 3. So 180 times 5, 900. Kasi kung times 10, 1,800. So after line 12, it is 900. Okay, do you follow? Tama ba? 180 times 5, no? After line 12. After line 12 kasi times pa lang, no? So it's 900, okay? Any questions so far? Now you can do this on your mind, no? So now this time on the IAS computer, we will have a program also in the PDP-1. What is the value of the accumulator after address 4L? Before 4R. Dito. So load M of 1. M of 1 is 10. So after 4L, the value is 10. Okay. So I think that finishes it. We got a perfect score. Okay. Your score in an actual test will right away come out. Okay. In the actual test. So any questions? So everything is in our website, no? In our Daigler site. And it will help if you will review the recordings that we had in the past, no? Do you have any questions? So that will be all for today, no? Good luck on Thursday. You will have your first test. Any questions so far? So we'll end at this point, no? Everyone, the items is 50 items. For 3 hours, no? You will be given 3 hours for each attempt. I'm deciding whether I give you 2 or 3 attempts, no? Sige, I'll give you 3 attempts na lang because maybe if you have problems with your internet, you can try 2 more attempts. Unless you run out of internet, you email me, okay? Thank you very much. I'll be online during the test. Okay. I'll have my Zoom in my cell phone open. Okay. So good luck, everyone. Good luck, everyone. Thank you very much.